Hello, my dear viewers. This is Lucas Copy Webinars YouTube channel, and you are watching the Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 31st of January 2023. Well, who am I? Let me introduce myself. I am an independent technical analyst. I am a Lucas Copy's trading community member, and I am not an employee of Lucas Copy Bank. Therefore, please do not confuse me as a Lucas Copy Bank employee. I am not. Now, I'm telling you this because I don't want you to blame Lucas Copy Bank for your losses, or to give them any credit for your profits that you are going to make if you learn something from here. Okay. Now, in this video or in this webinar, I will not be giving you any trading advice because I am not entitled to give you any advice, but I will share with you what my bias is, how I am looking at the charts this week, and maybe you can use that to your advantage, but you should take the help, or I will say take the suggestion or advice or opinion from someone who is entitled or who is licensed to do so. Okay, so what we are going to do in this webinar then? Well, I'll be looking at the charts, okay, and I'll try to analyze them as per my understanding, and I will let you know what are the key levels for me which I think are important, and if you think so, you may use that in your trading. Okay, but if you don't know anything yet, then please follow the channel and subscribe to it and turn on the notifications so that you know whenever I am live, and we can have, say, some synergy together for some days, so that whenever I say something you understand it completely, and then you can do it on your own even when I'm not streaming live. I hope you get this point. So we'll not be talking about anything fundamental in nature in this webinar. We'll only be focusing ourselves on the charts. Okay, at the end of the session I will be answering the questions from the viewers, so please ask your questions if you have any in the chat box provided. It is live, it is delayed by 30 seconds or so, but still you can ask the questions and I will try to answer them all. Lastly, everything that I say in this webinar is only for information. Please do your research before you put your money on the line. Now, before we begin with the charts, let me take you through this disclaimer. All right, guys. Now, first things first, I always say this because the dollar index is the first pair that I want to see in my trading platform whenever I open my charts. Okay, this is the first thing that I want to see. Why? You know already. Okay, it is very important to see where the dollar is going, because most of the trading pairs, most of the currency pairs that we are going to trade involves US dollar. Like you see here, euro has US dollar against it, pound has US dollar against, Australian dollar has US dollar. So we are talking about the major pairs, then silver, then gold. These all are traded against the US dollar. Then Brent, crude oil, then the US dollar against the South African rand, then the Bitcoin against the US dollar. And these are the two Euro JPY and Euro AUD are the two requests from our viewers that they have asked us to analyze for them, and we have kept them on our trading platform. I urge you to also send a request through the chat box provided. If you have any particular pair that you want me to analyze live in front of you, maybe you can share that in the chat, and I will try to try to give you an idea what I think about that pair. Okay, so the dollar index here is, it is, I was saying that dollar is possibly going up again, but we are not buying below 102.65. Yesterday I tried to explain why I will not buy, but today the price action itself is suggesting why you should not buy. Well guys, why you should not be buying at these levels or below 102.63? Because the bias or the structure is still down. There is a high probability that the price will reverse from 102.63 or below and break below 101.24. This is a high probability, but this probability will shift, or this bias of ours going short will shift in case the price starts traveling or breaches this 102.63 area. Therefore I wrote dollar is possibly going up again, but we are not buying below 102.65 because till the time it is trading below 102.65, the structure of the market is down, so we don't want to buy here. Okay, we want to buy above 102.63 where we are very comfortable, and that too I will suggest you, if the price goes up and faces this resistance at 103.37, then you look for it to get support at around 102.63, which can be our entry with the stop loss below and take profit targets. First will be 103.37, thereafter 105.39, and it makes a lot of sense. If you are, say, moved by this today's candle, which is looking like a bearish pin bar, then I will suggest you please take your steps back, sit on the sidelines. You will enjoy the ride when it starts above 102.63. When it is below it, do not try to sell it, because the support at 101.48 and 101.24 is too big. You see, every time the price came below this, it was bought back immediately. So even if the price comes back to this, maybe you will get your stop out in case the buyers come here in a big number. If okay, you will get stopped out. So do not sell it because you are very close to the support. Do not buy it because the buying power will only increase above 102.63. So my suggestion, stay on the sidelines as per dollar index. Okay, now let us see what is happening in the euro. Well, in the euro, we expect the price to go below 1.0766 area. Why? Because if the price goes below this area, then we will become sellers in this one with a long term bias. Okay, because 1.0482 is the support, which is this low here, which was made by a bullish engulfing and a pin bar, not a pin bar, but yeah, bullish engulfing. It engulfed the price action of these two candles completely. Okay, so this was a strong bullish engulfing, and 1 2 3 4 5 6, the next week it was only buying and buying. So yeah, it was good, and here it looks like a bullish pin bar at the support. This may continue up, but you see the price is heading into the resistance zone, which is from 1.0936 to all the way up to 1.1010 area. So this is a zone which is increasing as the time is passing. It is increasing because the monthly line is going above that, but 1.0936 is constant. Okay guys, so there's multiple reasons for you to go short in this region, so do not buy very close to this region. Okay, buying close to this resistance zone will only give you say headache. It will only give you some anxiety that, oh, I am rightly headed into the resistance. Because when the price hits the resistance, what happens when the price hits the resistance? This happens, guys. You might be thinking, oh, this is green, I want to buy. Boom, you buy, and then you something like this happens. Okay, so you do not want to buy when you are going close to the resistance. All right, so stay away from this one also. I will say, if you really want to short it, do not short it now. Short it below 1.0766. Right now it is just stay on the sidelines type of thing. But if you are trying to trade on the 4 hour, no, even on the 4 hour now the structure is broke. So yes, now the structure on the 4 hour looks like bullish structure. Okay, I will not want to talk here because if you talk about the bullish structure of the euro, against the dollar, then you will be looking for a buying, and I have just told you not to buy because you are very close to resistance. Okay, so this may be a trap for the bulls. Keep these things in mind. This bullish pin bar on the daily may be a trap for the bulls, because I think people are ready to open their short positions very close to 1.0936 area, because it is a huge resistance. Let us see how the things unfold in the future. But 1.0834 is the immediate support, and on the top 1.0936 is the resistance. A lot has been already said about this. So the pound, what is happening in the pound? We had created a symmetrical triangle. The triangle finally broke to the downside, held this level of 1.2312 as the support, at least on the daily. Okay, this is holding as a support, but I think on the 4 hour, it looks like, yes, buying is there, but it looks like it will get sold off even if the price rises from here, because this symmetrical triangle has broken to the downside. And if for some reason it is able to give us a break below 1.2262, then that will signify that there are no more buyers in this market, because the structure of the market on the 4 hour has already been broken here. So we are looking for a lower low like this one, and like I told you yesterday. Okay, so the pound may be shorted with the, I will say, with a good price. This price is not good to sell this, because we are very close to the support of 1.2262. okay, do not short it here. Look for a pullback at least to this symmetrical triangle support area, and then look for the selling opportunity. I think that will be a good idea. All right, guys. Now Australian dollar here. We have been talking about Australian dollar testing 0.7002 a lot. We have been talking about this from the last 3 days, that okay, the price has tested 0.7136. Now it may be going back to 7002 to test it as the fresh support, and it has tested it as the fresh support. All right, look at the price here. Look at the price action. Now here it looks like the market structure was broken for some time, then it became resistance. It has already tested the major support, I will say. Now you do not confuse it. Okay, the market structure is broken, now it will only go down. No bro, it is not like that. Okay, the market structure is definitely broken, there's no doubt about it. But as the market structure is broken, now this bullish action is showing us there are more and more buyers into this one. Do you see this candlestick here and the volumes here? It means every individual, every contract that is being traded is a vote for the price to go higher. That means people are getting bullish on the Australian dollar, or in other words, I will say that the rise in price is being supported by majority of the people. So yes, there is a possibility that this high here will be, this high here will be taken out, 0.7064. okay, makes a lot of sense to me here, or at least 0.7060 area. And once that breaks, we will turn positive again, at least on the 4 hour. Okay, right now on the hourly you have seen already it has become positive, but after some pullback it can take you even higher. I mean, what can happen? What can just happen? Boom, 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 something of that sort. Okay, something of that sort. Look for the price action like this. All right, guys. Okay, so where is the resistance now? 0.7064 immediate resistance. When that is taken out, 0.7142. And on the low side, we have now a strong, very strong support at around 0.7002 area. 7002. Yeah. The New Zealand dollar, although it is looking like as if this area is providing resistance to the New Zealand dollar, but I think you will see that when the price hit this area, it was bought back again on the intraday. Let me show you on the 4 hour. So see, on the lower levels there's a buying in the New Zealand dollar, and for some reason I'm very bullish on the New Zealand dollar. Okay, looking at this price action, it looks, see, if this is happening, when something like this happens, generally this is what happens. All right, now if you don't find resistance here, then what can possibly happen? The price will continue up here and it will come back to find support in this zone and then break that previous high that it has made. Now this is what I'm expecting out of it. Okay, so the point is, if it finds resistance here, then it should fall in the next 4 hours or so, and if it does not fall here at the resistance, then where will it find the resistance? Well, it is next level. Now if somebody at the breakout did not sell it, why will it sell it here? So there is a high probability that the price will go up towards 0.6552 area, but till the time they are not going and trading above 0.6552 area, I will not become a buyer. So I want the price to go to this level, at least come back to test it as the fresh support and then rise. That is what I want. So I will just wait for maybe days or weeks or months to trade the New Zealand dollar, and I am bullish on the New Zealand dollar. And you see on the weekly and on the monthly, you see this recent high that the price has broken, and after this was the high, and after this was the high. So New Zealand dollar has already turned the market structure into positive, or you can say uptrending structure. Now this is just a matter of time when it breaks these all highs and head towards 0.6732, and later on all these levels that I have marked on my chart. US dollar yen pair is trading good, is holding at the resistance till yesterday, and yesterday it broke out of it, and now it is still trading in the symmetrical triangle though. But you see this breakout from this falling channel was very convincing. It closed very close to the highs of the day, and now it had a small fall on the 4 hour, maybe for some reason because the dollar went higher. Now this is a very small range. If it breaks out to the upside, then it will be a big deal for the US dollar against the Japanese yen, because after this breakout, this will be a first target, okay, this area, and thereafter this 134.77 will be your second target. All right guys, if you are a range trader, I mean pattern trader, then you will know that this is going to be the target from the breakout, 434 points. So if it breaks out somewhere here, we will be targeting around 430. Oh, this is the exact target. Makes some sense, guys. This makes a lot of sense to me, guys. Lot. Okay. So how is this symmetrical triangle going to break? You can just imagine. Next, about the US dollar against the Canadian, I'm not buying or selling this because this is just consolidating, just like the other triangle that we have seen in the US dollar yen. This is a bigger triangle that is being formed on this one here, US dollar against the Canadian. And if it breaks here from the down, we have already marked what we have to do. And if it consolidates here and then break, then also we have already pointed out what we are going to do. But if eventually it breaks to the upside and then comes back here, then we'll be looking for a buying opportunity. Okay, but till the time it is trading within this rising channel, I will not be buying it below 1.3502 area. So you can see that on the US dollar against Canadian, I am sitting on the sidelines, and you should be. And what about the US dollar against the franc? Well, it is weak against the franc. Now this is the range I already told you about last week, that 0.9271 to 0.9100 is the range where the price is trading. But if it breaks below 0.9100, that will be a beginning of the move towards 0.9018. Okay, this is 180 pips of move. Sorry, not 180, only 80. Yeah, 80 pips of move, and thereafter it will have 0.8932 as the support, and the total move amounts to be 100 and almost 76 pips. at this bearish engulfing, if you really want to open the short position, you see you will not have even 1:1 risk to reward ratio if you target 0.9100 in this case. On the contrary, if you sell on a pullback, say from here only, if you sell on the pullback like this, then you may find this 0.9100 as a good target to be seen in the near future. Let's talk about the silver. We have already turned sellers in the silver, and now silver is trying to take support at around 0.23.12 area. This is the 4 hourly candle, and if you look at the daily, you see that this is a bullish pin bar. Well, if it breaks above this falling channel, then this bearish market structure will be over maybe, and we'll be looking for 24.54 again. But if it does not and it finds resistance at this falling channel's resistance area, then it may be headed towards 23.12 again, below which it will be looking for 22.01, which is our next key level of support. Nothing much on the silver though. See guys, the silver is trying to show us the green candle on the 4 hour, but also notice that it has broken through the market structure here, but here also it has broken the market structure, but the market structure cannot be thought of broken till the time this level is holding. Okay, so yes, now it is only looking for, I think, levels lower, not levels higher, because the structure at least on the 4 hour is broken. Okay, it has to turn bullish first before we see a buying, real buying in this one. Talking about the gold, gold also traded for some time. It traded below 1911. Now it is looking bullish. It has also traded above this recent pin bar. Now these two pin bars are on the line, and I think the highest high that the price has made here is 1934. If not today, then maybe tomorrow that high will be tested. That is what I suppose. But if you talk about the daily and look for the buyers, yes, 911 is providing a good support to the price, and the next level may be 1998 in the gold. But I'll say that this up move will be good or better if the price comes back to 1865 to 1875 levels and then get some buyers. All right. All right, now the Brent I will become bullish on above 89 point something. Here is the level, 89.87 is the level above which I will become bullish in the Brent. This is the 4 hourly chart, and the price has come again inside this falling channel. Let me show you on the daily. So see, the price was trading within this falling channel. First it broke out of this falling channel, then it has again come inside that channel. Now once the price comes back inside the channel where it was trading, the resistance and support lines starts holding again. So there is a possibility that this area will provide now resistance to the price. At least it is doing it on the 4 hourly. So if the price breaks below 83.74 again, that may be your that may be a signal to go short in this one. But it looks like, as per my friend ICT, there is a breakout already, because below this was a stop loss hunting. The stop loss hunting gave us all these bullish candles. Yes, I think boom 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 boom, but Okay, this was my. So yes, Brent is I think finding resistance now here in the zone where we were looking for the bullishness. Now since it has broken that area, it is trying to find some resistance here. Yeah, this falling channel. It can still turn positive, but only above this level here, 87.17. So yes, now this has already entered into a sell mode, at least on 4 hour. But I think the selling will increase or accelerate below 83.74. And if I turn it down to this low, although this low has been made with the red candle, but still below 83.14, the price will accelerate towards this area around 77.60. Okay, makes some sense, guys. And the US dollar against the South African rand, as yesterday discussed yesterday, has already taken the first target of 17.43037. Now if it gives a good closing above 17.4303, then we can also see 17.5673. This is very close, and these stop losses have, I think, already triggered. Now we are just looking for yeah, push up. That's it what is happening. After breaking this high, the price ventured higher, then it came back to test this broken resistance as the fresh support. Now I think it is headed towards 17.5673. Breaking above that, we will definitely be looking for 7.9536, and thereafter 18.4996 in the US dollar against the South African rand. Notice how this channel has been broken. Okay, thereafter this horizontal line is also broken. Now there are only two resistances, only one resistance at 7.5675 before it goes here. Yes, these two highs may provide some resistance, but this is the ultimate that I am targeting, 7.95363. Bitcoin 25,166 is possible in this one. Why I say so? Because now with this bearish candle here, we were expecting the price to continue further, but no, this level is acting as a support. 22,737 is acting as a good support. As of now, it has not reached even the 50% of this fall, but it is trading steady. There are no ups and downs. There are only buyings and buyings here from the last 16 hours or so, and if it continues towards this high and breaks this high, then 25,166 will be the level that we will be keeping an eye on. Okay, on the lower side, 22,737 is the support. Okay, in the euro yen also, we want to buy this. I will write it here. It's like monthly is up, waiting for weekly and daily to turn up. Why we are waiting for weekly and daily? Why we are waiting for weekly and daily to turn up, guys? Why? Because if monthly is up and weekly and daily also aligns itself in the monthly, then this trend will continue at least for 1 month. And if you get this trend in the beginning of February, it will continue till March, April. Getting my point? So you will get a trade idea for like 2 months or so. That's why I'm very eager on euro yen crossing above this area. 142.93 is the area which I would like the price to breach and close the week above that, and the next week we will be buying euro yen. In this account also we will be buying. Okay, don't worry. So yes, this is what is happening now. 142.93 is the resistance. On the lower side we have support very far, 137.34, guys. Euro already, somebody asked me about the euro against the Australian dollar. My friend was long in this one, and I said be cautious because it is right into the resistance. Did I say something that buy above this or buy above this? I think I must have told you. MJ, do you remember you were saying yesterday that you want to buy this, and that time this had already happened, and I said that maybe you should look for a buying opportunity in this rectangle, right? I'm just asking. I think I remember this. I asked you to buy into this red rectangle, which could be a very good risk to reward ratio expect. And now it has actually gone beyond that resistance zone, and now is coming back to that 1.5397 area, which is a zone of support now, because the broken resistance turns into support. Okay, so expect the price to rise from here at least to the next resistance level. The first resistance will be this one, and the second will be this one. So 1.5643 I think we should be targeting if we see a comfortable trading above 1.5397, which is very close to this mark now actually. And if this level holds, then 1.5640 area will be which we will be targeting, and later on these areas around 1.5750. I was long and it was profitable. Oh, good. I pocket just before it turns bearish. All right, maybe you have pocketed here when it met the resistance zone here, because this, see, whenever we take a turn on the market structure, this is what a swing high or swing low. So this was the previous swing high. If you have sold close to it, then it's a good decision. All right, so guys, with this I think I should open a buy here in this one, because this is just a speculation, and I want to show you submit. We are long and we want to keep a stop loss here only. Okay, 15 points, 13.5396, 53.80. all right, this is the stop loss, and the TP will be the lowest hanging fruit, which is 5.23. well, that makes our trade of the day, and we'll see how the things unfold about this in the future. And that's all for today, guys. If you have any questions, you can write me in the chat. If you don't have questions, then I will just wrap up this webinar. There's nothing much to say because there was nothing building up. Okay, but don't worry, we will have more trading opportunities on Wednesdays, Thursdays. They are the most profitable days in the week. Now, I hope you get some idea about the support and resistance levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days. Just keep in mind to never risk more than 3%, or sorry, 1% actually for you. Never try to risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade. Okay, and you should look for a potential profit of more than 3 times whatever you are risking. With this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. Leave your suggestions in the comment section, and please consider subscribing to the channel for more such webinars if you are new to the channel. Have a good day. Thank you very much for watching.